Hello, this is Deborah Grove. This is a video about our dashboard for Week 8 of Strategic Planning, Dr. Dewhurst's course. And I am again going to talk about the American Public Garden Association. And let me now move directly to my dashboard. On my dashboard, you can see at the top with number 1, I've written the mission, which is advancing public gardens. And number 2, I've identified the customers, the stakeholders, as all public garden professionals throughout North America, and what they value, which is professional development, networking opportunities, public awareness, and research. Moving on then to number 2 in the needs assessment. When we go to our members, we find out that they would like more opportunities for global engagement. So how should we do that? Should we take that opportunity, or should we take their second request, which is development of educational materials for biomimicry? In our assessment, we did a SurveyMonkey. That's an online program. We received 40% response rate. We looked at in-depth interviews, and we shared the survey results with board staff and members. This resulted in a criteria matrix where the choice of programs that would serve our mission was a choice between international expansion and biomimicry CEU content. As you can see, the scores are relatively similar. However, where they differ greatly is in documented need. The reason for this is because biomimicry is such a new science that it is not yet a documented need. However, those who are interested in innovation and matching up the needs of gardens with STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, would see the congruence right away. Moving from number 3 to number 4, are successful outcomes for a program that has a strong biomimicry element includes 10% more memberships, 20% more members signing up for committees, and 2 times more regional meetings to take this science, biomimicry, and its relevance to gardens to the next level. And finally, the impact. Children and their parents will better understand that plants create symbiotic relationships with their environment to survive, and that humans can learn from this. Humans can make conservation our number 1 priority nationwide and globally. So, the mission of this organization is that it's a world where public gardens are indispensable. And indispensable is a term that, for me, says it's relevant, it's needed, it's urgent, it's not something we can do without. The existing program portfolio has many interesting facets. These are, among them, crowdsourcing to discover new risks to flora, national issues forum, professional sections. Those address collections of plants, nomenclature, which is how should they be classified, volunteer management, marketing, development, pesticide control, water conservation, etc. Training, in this case, where the biomimicry CEUs would come in, is under this rubric. So the organization needs additional programs to address the changing role of gardens, to keep them indispensable, to have them be perceived as indispensable. On the other hand, they also have a priority to strengthen existing programs, so that members do not disengage from them. So there's this very creative tension between offering something new and not wanting to pull away from something that already exists. That is where this creative tension is where the interesting part of the program evaluation exists, and where the impact has to be assessed fairly accurately. Thank you.